These methods to build lean muscle mass are very surprising because they are all natural and they work incredibly well. Hey Wellness Warrior, I'm Dr. Zyrowski. Whether you're young or old or male or female, you want to have lean muscle mass. If you're a female, it gives you tone. It makes you look good. If you're a man, it gives you some muscle. It gives you some bulk. Also makes you look good. If you're elderly, it helps you stay strong as you age. But there's something that's a little bit confusing when it comes to gaining muscle and doing it naturally, because we see all these people on the internet. We see Liver King, we see the Instagram influencers and the YouTube influencers, and they're all huge, they're jacked, and many of them are claiming that they do it natural. But the reality is, most of them are doing it using steroids or performance-enhancing drugs. Now, if you take someone like Liver King, for example, he has paraded around for a long time saying that he is all natural. Turns out that this has all been debunked. He is not all natural, and everybody who has an understanding of what a natural build looks like and which one looks like that is using performance-enhancing drugs kind of knew this all along. But let's say that you're trying to do it naturally like I am. One of the things you're looking for is you're looking for energy, you're looking for body mass, you're looking for performance, strength, you're looking for recovery so that when you do your workout, you're actually feeling good after. You can recover from that muscle breakdown. You're looking for fat loss, lean mass, and then also to preserve muscle. And like I said, whether you're male or female, this is important to you. So let's look at the top methods that I use in order to build muscle. And the first thing that I use, once again, all natural, is going to be essential amino acids. These can be taken right before your workout. They give you energy for your workout, but they also help build and repair muscle tissue. Now, essential amino acids are called essential because your body doesn't produce them. That means you have to get it from a food source. And I want to take a look real quick at what some of the research says that amino acids, essential amino acids, will do for you. They'll help increase muscle protein synthesis, so muscle growth, increase post-exercise muscle recovery, like we want that recovery, right? Decrease exercise-induced damage, increase strength, and also increase lean mass, okay? Now, when it comes to essential amino acids, it's quality over quantity, okay? So you can go get a big barrel probably from somewhere for real cheap. But most of the research points to you want the proper ratios, so it's quality over quantity. I'll put a link in the description to any resources I have. I don't have resources for everything I will talk about today, but the things I do have resources to will have links in the description below. Now, amino acids is my go-to. I use it every single day in order to help me stay strong. Now, the thing that's great about amino acids, they're gonna help you build that muscle, but also there's a lot of research that shows if you are somebody who is aging, and honestly, if you're not even doing exercise at all, if you're just aging and trying to maintain muscle mass, taking amino acids daily is very helpful. Now let's talk about the next thing on our list. So we talked about essential amino acids. Now let's talk about creatine, okay? Now creatine is also something very naturally found in the body and also has been around for a long time, very safe and excellent at helping you build muscle. Let's take a look at some of the research to see what creatine can do for you. It can increase the amount of creatine in the muscle, increase energy production, decrease muscle fatigue. This is one of the reasons I love it, okay? Especially if you're doing some heavy exercising, good at decreasing exercise fatigue. Decrease lactic acid output, okay? So you're gonna get fatigued at a far lesser extent. Increase significant body mass and also fat-free body mass. Increase oxygen uptake, sprint performance, weightlifting volumes, and all overall exercise performance. So the question becomes, how much creatine do you need? Well, the science shows anywhere between 3 to 5 grams per day per exercise, okay? So if you're exercising, 3 to 5 grams. Don't take creatine, at least I don't take creatine on the days that I am not exercising. I do it on the days I'm exercising, which is 5 days a week. Okay, so now let's talk about the next thing on our list, and that is HMB. HMB stands for beta hydroxy beta methylbutyrate. Now this has been wildly popular as of lately because there's some research shows that it could even potentially work better than steroids. Now I don't believe that that's the case. However, it has been shown to work very well, and it is 100% natural. So this HMB is a metabolite of the amino acid leucine. Leucine is one of the primary amino acids that's been shown to build muscle. Now, the thing that's interesting about HMB is it's like taking a very highly concentrated dose of one of the components of the amino acid leucine that has been shown to help you grow muscle. Now, HMB has been shown in the research to do some interesting things. Increase lean body mass, increase fat-free mass. Also, it's been shown to improve total body strength and preserve muscle mass. In some of the studies, what they did is they actually put individuals at bed rest. So especially older individuals, they were putting them in bed rest and they said, okay, you're just gonna lay in bed and you're gonna take HMB. Let's see what it does. And then of course they had a group of individuals who were to stay in bed rest and they didn't take HMB. What they found is that the individuals who were taking HMB were able to fully preserve their muscle mass. Now this is something that's very important because half the trouble when trying to build muscle is trying to preserve muscle, right? So as you age, or even if you're trying to build lean, toned muscle mass, one of the things you always want to do is try to preserve, and it actually works really well for that. So the other thing that it was shown to do is improve bodily composition. Now, how much HMB do you take? Well, much of the research points to right around 3 grams per day, okay? So that is what you would take if you're trying to get the benefits of it. So everything we've talked about here is 100% natural. Now, another thing I want to talk about is testosterone, okay? Because testosterone is a real problem and a real crisis for many men today. And it's estimated that 1 in 4 men over 30 have a depleted level of testosterone in their body, causing all kinds of issues. When you look at every one of these problems right here, it can be linked to having decreased testosterone, okay? No energy, no bodily mass, bad performance, no strength, no recovery, can't lose fat. So this is why actually supplementing with a natural testosterone booster is very beneficial. Once again, I'll put links to what I have resources to in the description below. And this is actually one of them. So I'm a big fan of this. If you're over 30 and you're a male, this can really benefit you in a big way. And actually, if you're a female, you could even have decreased testosterone as well, because women do have testosterone in their bodies. So now we've talked about amino acids, creatine, HMB, and testosterone. I want to give you a few more quick bonus tips as to how you can build muscle in a very efficient manner, okay? Because we're trying to build muscle naturally. You're seeing all these people on the internet and they are not naturally building muscle. They're taking all kinds of performance enhancing drugs, and long-term they have very negative side effects. So one thing that you can do is make sure you have adequate levels of vitamin D, because vitamin D has been shown to create the opposite of all of this right here. So not increase energy, but decrease energy. You get it. Now, the other thing that we want to do is prioritize protein. If you're trying to build muscle mass, you have to get enough protein. Whether you're male or female, I see it all the time, where you're not getting enough protein every single day. A lot of times, women very much undereat the amount of protein that they should have on a day-to-day basis. Now, what I like to use as a metric in order to make sure you're getting adequate protein is about 0.8 grams times your ideal body weight. Okay, so if you're 190 pounds right now, but your ideal body weight is 160 pounds, you would do 0.8 grams times that 160. That would be the number of how much protein you should eat a day. So prioritize your protein and make sure you're getting enough. And the next thing you can do is intermittent fast. And here's why intermittent fasting matters so much when it comes to maintaining muscle mass. It's important because when you intermittent fast, it's a very good time for your body to shed fat so you get lean mass. But the other thing is that when you intermittent fast, you increase your growth hormone, putting yourself in a state that is more likely to build and preserve muscle growth. So these are the top ways that you can naturally, and I really want to emphasize naturally, build muscle. Don't fall for the traps of all the stuff you see on the internet thinking that these guys are natural. They're not. Liver King has lied for many years, months, whatever, about being natural. He is not natural. And whatever, if people want to not tell the truth about that kind of stuff, that's their own prerogative. But the reality is that many people who want to look like that, many people who say, hey, I want that body, I'm gonna do what they're doing. The reality is you could never look like that naturally. It's just not possible. So make sure that you're always doing the right things for your health and you're happy with the body that you have, right? And when you are looking to accomplish your bodily goals, you have realistic expectations. And using these methods that I shared with you today will get you there. I'm Dr. Zyrowski. If you enjoyed this video, I think you'll really like this video next.